When I started into the corporate business world about 6 years ago, my life was in shambles. So I came into corporate America swinging, defensive, hyper-aggressive.
Hang on, baby Jesus, this is going to get bumpy.
While it wasn't always pretty, godly, or correct, it was successful in business. But I almost burned down some bridges in the process. It's always better to build allies than to make enemies, and I hadn't learned that yet. 5 years into my new life, and I have learned that in all aspects of life, sometimes the best bridges are the ones that are left unburned. So when that hard relationship seems to be teetering on the brink of total annihilation, I take a step back. I look over that bridge really hard. It may connect me to things on the other side that I still need and want to have in my life. What's the use in burning it down? I can always just walk away and leave it unburned. Who knows when it might end up leading to the other side of all this struggle and into a new place of peace? Why shut down the possibilities? It's important to build bridges in life and not burn down the ones that you cross over. If I know somebody who really is very good at building bridges, it's Chuck Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Scott was asking me the other day, how do you get Chuck in here? And I looked at him and he said, oh, that's right, you're a chick.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
So we grew up in the Presbyterian Church all our life growing up.
Rose and chosen.
Yeah, rose and chosen. But we thawed out from time to time.
Well, I was saying, you're not you're not that stuff.
I'd go to the Pentecostal churches on Sunday night.
Right. Just to balance everything out.
Well, and to date the girls.
Right. Those were the good girls over there, right? No, right? Those were the interesting girls.
Anyway, that's another story.
That's another story, right.
But a lot of good values to learn.
Right.
It was a good place to grow up. It's those that helped me, I guess, mold me and make me able to handle the hard times in life that you encounter. My mom used to always say, if it wasn't for the bad times, you wouldn't appreciate the good ones.
Exactly.
I think your foundation is what's so important in how you outlook life and how you move forward in life. And then one evening, my mother and brother were both killed in a car wreck, along with my dad and my brother's fiance. They both survived, but were hospitalized. My sister was 9 months pregnant. They were coming back from seeing her. And it fell on me. My mother was a saint.
Yeah. Well, now when the accident happened, your dad was actually in the hospital during the time that he
was in the hospital, and I had to plan a double funeral. And it was tough. I remember being awakened the night by our preacher that this happened. The next couple of days were kind of a blur, but I credit all of my strength back to God, of course, first, but also the upbringing of my family, my mother and father, in that be strong in your beliefs, be strong in your courage, rely on your Maker to get you through.
Right.
It's just a tough time.
What do you think was some of the key things that helped you get through that time?
Part of it is just adrenaline. I didn't sleep for the first day because I was up all night long that night dealing with getting to my dad and making sure he was okay and seeing about that. And then the realization the next day of what I had to deal with and family business, where it relied on my father, my mother, and my brother were three owners of the business. And so, you had the whole that to worry about too. So I took a leave of absence from the state for my social worker job and took some time to sort it out and open the store back up. And
those family relationships, you'll never regret investing there because you only have those one time in this lifetime.
Right.
That's one of those things I know you can look back and know that your dad knows that you were there for him during that period afterwards when he needed you.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of, for me, liking the person that I am. I think you do a better job in all aspects of life if you respect yourself and you do things that you respect.
You have very few things in this life that are yours. Your word, your bond, a handshake. It's I learned a long time ago, you reap what you sow. What you say you will do and backing it up and following through with it.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. What a great time. Heaven. It was heaven.